What's up guys, Random Outdoorsman here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be going over 6 ways that you can get better at fishing very quickly. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you can do to get better at fishing is to practice your casting skills, alright? So any type of rod that you prefer, you can just get a bucket and your rod and like a bobber, a weighted bobber, something like that, and just try and get it into the bucket in any style that you feel you're weak in. I'm very weak in flipping and pitching, so I like to do that with my bait caster into a bucket. I feel like that's helped a lot recently, and I've been working on that a lot. But for something, say like a fly rod for your casting skills, what you can do is you can make some sort of stand or something, or just aim for the bucket. You don't necessarily have to get in, but you definitely want to practice your casting skills. It'll make it a whole lot better. You won't be getting snagged as much on trees and stuff that's hanging out of the water, and you'll be able to get into those spots that you really want to fish. So that's the importance of practicing your casting skills and ultimately make you better at fishing. Alright, so the next thing that you can do to make yourself better at fishing is to research, and more research, alright? So it'll allow you to, one, understand the fish that you're targeting better, what baits and stuff to use at different times of year and how to use them, and it'll actually help you with casting if you research how to cast. And that can tie in with the previous point. But research is always going to be your friend. You can look up some stuff on YouTube. I have a video on how to select the right bait. I'll link that up on the top. And it'll just, again, ultimately make you a better fisherman, fisherwoman, whatever. So yeah, research, always the best thing to do if you're stuck and you can't really go fishing. The next thing is to just try new baits, alright? And also methods, alright? So new baits and methods, those will ultimately make you a better fisherman, because you'll be expanding your knowledge, so you can figure out what baits and stuff work best and methods work best for that time of year, or if you discover something, how you fish something is best and in the scenario and stuff like that. And it just makes it a lot more interesting. You stick with fishing longer if you're changing it up a little bit here and there, and that'll actually make you a better fisherman, is staying with it longer. You'll gain more knowledge and more skill over time. So changing it up, trying new baits, new methods, it'll all help you make yourself better at fishing. The next method would be to try some new species. I know smallmouth bass are a little bit harder to catch than largemouth bass, and there's a few different techniques that ties in with the new methods, because different species have different methods. Catching a redfish is completely different than catching a Goliath grouper. Completely different methods. Some examples would be drop shotting, or working something slow versus fast, or surf fishing, or there's all kinds of stuff, jigging on the bottom for saltwater fish and stuff. That'll also expand your knowledge, help you stay in the sport longer, because it'll keep you more interested, and then again ultimately making you better at fishing, which is our goal, is to make you a better fisherman or fisherwoman. So the next method is to fish new waters, alright? Whether, for me example, I fish mainly 2 ponds, and you've seen them in my videos. They're the most common, or they're pretty much the only 2 I've fished in my videos, but I know those waters very well, and sometimes I like to reach out, find new places to fish, and that'll make me a better fisherman, because I'm learning new methods and I have to figure something else to fish those waters. It expands my knowledge and makes me a better fisherman because of that. And again, keeps me in it longer because I'm more interested. It spices it up a little bit. I like to go out in saltwater every once in a while, because I'm fishing new methods and I'm trying new baits all the time. And I'm fishing those new waters It's like, it helps a lot, especially keeping you in the sport, making you a better fisherman, fisherwoman. And the last method is just time on the water, alright? Staying in the sport longer as well, because, again, more knowledge. You're going to become a better fisherman or fisherwoman. It's just the best way to do it. The absolute best way is just spending time on the water. Because the more time you spend on the water, the more knowledge you're going to obtain, the more ways you're going to be the more lures and baits you're going to be confident in, and you'll find what you fish best at different times of year and in different situations. Hands down, more time on water, best method for getting better at fishing. That is it for the video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.